to the Loud Mums Club, where we say the quiet part out loud. The good, the bad, and the absolute cooked parts of parenting. And what are we drinking today? Coffee, wine, or tears? Today's a really special episode. I've actually got two guests on. Two mums that have two 17-month-olds who are how many days apart?
18.
Oh, that was weird. You guys are so in tune with each other.
We
Your
are.
husbands are cousins. I hope that comes across as non-incestual. So the husbands are cousins and you two are best friends.
Yes.
Two completely different birth stories and two women whose priorities did a full 180 the second motherhood entered the chat. So Olympia is a mum to Leo, a 17-month-old professional blabberer. After 8 years working in an accounting firm where she met her husband, she planned to return after maternity leave until motherhood completely changed the plan. She loved her natural birth so much that she reckoned she'd do it 100 times over. Fuck that shit. And yes, she absolutely made her husband try the TENS machine first. Ashley's a mum to 17-month-old Miller. She found out she was pregnant mid-renovation because apparently growing a human is just not chaotic enough. After 9 extra days of cooking, an induction, gel, an epidural, and eventually a cesarean, her birth didn't go the way she'd hoped, leaving her feeling like the power of choice had been taken away. Before Miller, she was a practice manager, and then motherhood arrived, and just like Olympia, her priorities have completely changed. Two mums, two journeys, and a lot to talk about. So welcome to the Loud Mums Club. I really appreciate you both coming on.
Thank you.
We both also just agreed that we all shared our locations and who we were with different family members because we weren't sure because we're strangers that everything was going to be safe. And I promise I haven't drunk the wine. So
yes.
we're good to go.
This is our first podcast and we weren't sure what to expect. So yes, we did share our location.
So we're all just chilling in my living room having a chat. So do either of you have a mum fail of the week?
A mum fail?
Yeah.
Well, yes, I do, definitely.
Go on then, hit me.
I cut my daughter's fringe.
Oh, I've done that.
While the hair was wet.
Mm-hmm. And then it bounces up and you realise you're going to a micro fringe. Mm-hmm.
She has a micro fringe.
Yep.
And she belongs in Fitzroy.
The worst part is, as a barista. The worst part is my sister-in-law did this and I witnessed it. So she had the finger on the forehead and she cut above the finger, not below.
Oh, okay.
And I'm watching her and it happened and I was like, what are you on?
Do you know what?
That's not the way to do it.
I'm not the only one. That's
you did the
exactly
same
what
thing. You went above the
I did.
finger.
I went above and my husband's like, wait, what have you just done? And I fucking cut it. Oh.
So, no, you're fine. You can swear on this.
Okay.
Absolutely. One of my questions is, did you watch your favourite swear word? You're fine. No, I've done that a few times with Livy. And the worst part is also my mother-in-law is a hairdresser. So there's been a few times I've called her in a panic and gone, I need you to cut me hair.
Oh,
I was getting a mullet and I'm not about it. I want the bowl cut. He doesn't have enough hair yet to get the bowl cut.
You have a mullet?
We've got a mullet and Cal loves
It is
the
cute.
mullet. It's a blonde. He's like bleach blonde as
To
well.
be fair, I don't know if you saw Harry has a shaved head because we had knits last week. So
Knits.
this is our third time this year, in the last 2 months. Actually, since I started the podcast, because we had it the first week I had the podcast.
I remember
So
that.
I said to Harry, I can either sit here and comb through your hair or I can shave your head. He's not just shave it. And then Liddy goes, can you shave my head? And I'm like, absolutely not. And I'm like, but tell you what, if you don't fucking keep your hair up at daycare, it's cool.
Yeah.
I will be shaving your head. I'm fucking sick of this shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
looking forward to that.
No.
Poor thing.
Ollie, did you have a mum fail?
Oh, one that I can think about.
Doesn't have to be this week, just in general.
Yeah,
The
so
poo. That's always a good story. Come on.
my Larry, we on our walks now, he just loves like picking up gum nuts and sticks, and he picked up a lump of dog shit and carried it around.
Fuck off.
I kid you not, we got home and I was like, oh, something smells like shit. And he brought a lump of dog shit.
At least he doesn't have like a jar, like where he's saving it all. Like,
I
you
know,
find
but I
the
feel
white,
like we're just
the white
starting
dog
off.
shit after a few months.
Why are we starting off with dog
I will give it a heads up
shit?
as a fellow boy mum. They come home with everything in their pockets: rocks, dinosaurs. Harry's
All
started-
those. No, this
Harry's a total
afternoon.
kleptomaniac and stealing stuff from daycare, like stealing other kids' toys. Comes home with Hot Wheels, and I'm like, "Baby, you have Hot Wheels." I don't have this one though. I'm like, "Yeah, but you have enough." Like, but Mum, I don't have this Hot Wheels. I'm like, "Yeah, but we have enough Matchbox cars." You are in for a ride.
I'm not ready for
babe.
it.
The
He
dog
also
shit, I
was
do a little
eating a
draw.
rock today, and I was like, "What's he like
is
crunching
that
in your
shit?
mouth?" Because he wanted to hold a rock, and I was like, "Why can he crunching?"
17 months. Man.
I just had to stop him and just like
have
these
you ever-
schoolgirls walk past.
Have you
and
ever
didn't
had
get-
dogs?
Yeah,
And you teach them to leave it? You've got to do that with your kids.
Yeah.
But I'm like, don't fucking touch that.
Honestly, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for this
actually
type
so
of
funny you
boy
say that.
mum yet.
I haven't had a mum fail. Oh, I've had a mum fail this week. I mean, I feel like I fail every day, but we haven't had anything. We haven't had anything major that happened this week that's been too bad.
That's a win.
It
They're
is a win.
alive. They're
But I
alive.
have to tell you, my girlfriend gave me permission to this. But Sarah, I was around for lunch the other day, and her little one Claire just walks past with a bottle of talcum powder, and I clock it, and I look at Sarah, and I'm like, "You're not going to do anything," and she's like, "Nah, like what's the worst she can do?" And I'm like, turn into Pablo Escobar. Like, probably not the best idea. And then literally, like, she just goes quiet. And like, as soon as my kids are quiet, I'm
Quiet
running.
is equals danger.
That's running.
terrifying.
Like, I'm like, why are you not making a noise? And I'm like, just look into the living room. There is fucking... It's everywhere. It's
That
all
gives
over
me
the lounge
so
room.
much anxiety.
She's got like her dolls are covered in it. She looks like she's been in a cocaine factory. Like she's covered in it. And as she walks past the fan at the fireplace, and I just get her. So I'm like instantly sneezing. And then she goes to get a bowl, and I'm like, Sarah, come on, like you have to do something. I cannot.
She just
She's a
surrendered.
type
She
B
doesn't care.
mum.
I'll type him up. Like
no.
she doesn't
She
care.
does not
and she goes, it's
care.
fine. I'll just
I
vacuum it
can't.
up.
I
And eventually
can't.
she went in and she cleaned it all up. And I was like, Sarah, I could never have let it escalate to that point. I would have snatched that talcum powder so fucking fast when I saw it. Did you have a fuck around and find out moment this week? I mean, the hard thing is you've got 17-month-olds.
Yeah.
You're in a very different chapter, and I get it. I get that. I feel like
They're testing us,
you're on the
though.
verge because they're now moving. They
Yeah.
must be climbing.
Yeah.
And not knowing what they can and can't climb. So
They're
there's
pulling drawers. I got lots of stairs in my
So
house.
are you now learning are you a fuck around and find out parent? Like, yeah, climb the stairs and see what fucking happens if you fall down. Or are you like no, the baby gate's going in?
I think we're still
I've
like...
got a baby gate.
Yeah, I think we're still like, they're climbing the stairs, we're like at their bums.
I also feel like because you're first time mums. God, I
Yeah.
sound like a seasoned pro. But
You're right though.
second time round with Harry, first child, Livy, I was like, don't fall,
Yeah,
don't fall, don't touch
literally.
anything. Whereas Harry, I'm like, go fucking go for it.
Yeah.
You'll soon learn.
Yeah, but like I've got one set of stairs which has the gate, and then the second set of stairs which should have the gate because they're
just
holes in
got
the.
barricades.
They're like
they're the ones that you can like
fall
you're literally falling to your death.
Yeah.
Like you're going down.
Could
I'm
you
a
fit
3
through
level.
there?
I don't know.
We'll soon
My
find
cat
out.
has fallen through, and like
Oh, God.
so my fuck around find out moment has to be either the stairs or my cat.
Yeah.
We got her in COVID,
Yeah.
and she's a British Blue, and she
Yeah.
fucking hates us. I've only ever had I've had cats and dogs and whatever.
Yeah.
She is the
She's not a
biggest
fan.
sassy bitch, and so
Yeah.
Leo just walks and chases her, and the amount of times he's been swiped.
He's going to cop a bite.
He hasn't copped scratches.
Yeah.
He's literally like scratches,
That hasn't
like
learned a lesson.
scar.
Hasn't learned a lesson.
So it's a fuck
She'll
around.
learn to love him. She'll, you don't reckon? You don't reckon when she's not getting
She
like...
has been around for so
6
long.
years
Oh,
and
wow.
still hates us.
Still hates everyone.
So it's
Everyone.
not just the baby. It's
No, it's everyone.
She's a one person cat. So like if it's just me by myself, she'll come and sit on me for 2 minutes and then she'll go away.
I love cats though. Like every
My
dog
cat-
just lives to love you.
She
They are, but
She's
they
like-
love a pat, friendly.
Your cat's just delicious.
on my lap all the time, or like on our, now that it's winter, on the end of our bed, like
Yeah,
Classic.
which that's
She's
what
a
we thought we were
different cat.
getting. I thought I was getting this loving,
To be
cozy.
fair, my mother-in-law got a rag doll and it just turned on her. And I thought rag dolls were like really, really nice. I had to get rehomed because it attacked her. So
oh my
like,
god.
yeah, like fully like bit her, scratched her up, ended up in hospital, like fucked up. And I wouldn't think that with a rag doll. And I'm not a cat
Cats are
person.
scary.
They're unpredictable.
They're
Dogs,
unpredictable.
we had to also rehome 2 of our dogs because they fucking turned on each other. They got
Golden
the
retriever.
I have had a fuck around and find out moment this week.
Yeah.
We went to a new friend today. We met at swimming, and I'm always hesitant with new mums and having play dates.
Yeah.
My son is a boisterous boy, and I'm like,
Yeah.
how's this going to go down? And how's the mum going to take me?
Are they the
I'm
same
a
age?
lot.
Is their kids the same age?
They're
as-
1 year younger.
Okay, yeah.
I'm like, I'm a lot as a person.
Yeah.
So like, if I don't gel with someone, like, they're going to hate me pretty quick. Like, if you're not on my energy level and you don't talk your head off, like,
Yeah.
anyway, me and her got along really well. She's absolutely beautiful.
That's good.
And our sons are 2 peas in a pod. They were
Amazing.
crazy. And they were just like, she's got this massive property. They're driving around, there's like electric cars. And I'm like, he's going to end up in the fucking river. They've got like, there's a river on the property. And I'm like, he's just going to end up in it. And I'm like, I'm just going to let it happen.
Yeah,
Just
surrender.
gonna let it happen. And I'm like, but please don't crash it. Like, we can't afford to replace that.
Yes.
Like, these
Like-
guys have got all the gadgets. And I'm like, please don't crash the car. Like, or please don't hurt the child.
Yeah.
Please don't end up with a broken bone. This is not how I want this night to end. But otherwise, I was
Hang on,
like,
so you met them at swimming and then they like come over? Or,
yes,
like,
we've seen each other a few times at swimming.
Okay.
And we always
So
had a
then-
really, really nice chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, so her daughter was swimming when my daughter was swimming. So then the boys, I would always be like, oh, Cooper's here. And they play with like
Yeah.
cars and we bring things to entertain them. And then me and Hayley would talk. And then we saw them last week, or this week? Might have been Wednesday. And she's like, hey, like we should connect on Instagram. And we then followed each other and
Yeah.
then we've just been chatting. And she's like, let's have a play date. Like, come over
Oh,
Friday.
fun.
Yeah, I feel like it's hard making
Love
friends
that.
as an adult too.
It is.
And I actually sent her a
Really
message
is.
after
kids,
today.
like the kids and stuff. Like it's
kids
You've
are
got
so
something to
social.
connect on as well when
Yeah.
you've both got kids.
So the village verdict, we've had a discussion on a few different things, but Google is making us more anxious. And what on earth did our parents do without Google?
Literally.
Because were they looking up in an encyclopedia? Like, I don't know.
I think
What did they do every time there was a
just trial and error. I feel like they just
Oh, you're not dying? Your rash is fine.
yes. No, I literally feel like they had the neighbours or they had family.
Yeah.
But they, you know what? I feel like they're a lot tougher back then
They
as
probably
well.
trusted their gut a bit more
Yeah.
too. When I think about things and I'm Googling things or getting anxiety about it, and I'll message my mum, she'll be like, just do this or like do that. Like, she just didn't even think to Google. Like,
Yep.
it was just not an
But then do you
option.
also feel like your mum's got these massive books of knowledge? Because I
Yeah.
always ask my mum for help. And well,
sure.
she's a nurse, so that has helped
Yeah.
too. But like, I ask my mum a lot.
But also, they've
Same.
been through it, so they know you come out of it the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you say that too. My mum goes, I can't relate. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
She's like, you weren't like this as a kid.
But you know what? The anxiety, like Google gives you too much. Google gives you more anxiety. Gives you anxiety because it's like that. I don't know if
There's
this
too
is
much
an accounting
information,
thing,
yeah.
right? If everything's highlighted, nothing's highlighted. So when there's so
like
much
that.
information out there, there's no information.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because you're not getting an answer to a specific thing. There's just too much information.
Yeah.
So it's like sending you on a spiral.
100%.
It's also hard now, I think. You've now got AI with Google. So
Yes.
that's sort of compiling sometimes
Gemini.
bullshit.
And it's
then-
almost half the time telling you that your child's dying. So it's like,
oh, my child has cancer. Okay.
yes.
And then you've also got people sponsored at the top. So
Yeah.
people paying to play. And how do you then navigate what's a legitimate business
Answer.
and what someone's not backed up by science or whatever?
Yeah.
And I'm a very like putting it out there. We're pro-vaccination. We're pro-everything. Like I'm all about alternative medicines, but I'm also about modern medicine.
Yes,
Following
yeah.
doctors' advice
Yeah.
when it's relevant.
Yeah.
But like, it is really hard to find a defining answer with Google, 100%. But what's the most ridiculous thing you've Googled and then you've been convinced that your child has?
Oh my God. If you looked at my ChatGPT history, like,
See, everyone
I'm
seems like
embarrassed.
they're so concerned. I'm like, fucking go for it. Like, hack me.
no.
I'm not concerned.
I'm embarrassed.
Like there's like, look, the laziness levels though.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like, write a happy birthday message for this, or when you.
No, but it's also like, remember that time Milla ate some, like, we gave her a salt and vinegar chip for the first time, and her lip went a bit white, and Ollie's like,
It's an reaction.
send a picture to chat. And so I took a photo and I was like, what's wrong with my daughter's lip? It's white. Oh my God.
Has lip cancer.
And it was just literally like, it's probably irritation from the vinegar.
Oh, that's good.
And I was
It didn't
like,
say her face is about to melt off.
yeah.
but it's shit like that I'm just like,
Yeah.
I and my husband, like, he's just
Oh, the weirdest
you
thing's
do
been
not need
sending.
to talk about this.
Yeah, sending a picture of my baby's poo.
Oh,
To
yes.
that's been a
Yeah.
weird thing.
Why does her poo look like this?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
They
I've done
digest
that a few
they
times.
digest everything so quickly that
I
like
think it was one time blueberries. Like, she'd eaten way too many blueberries and her poo was like black. And I was like, oh my God, her poo's black. Like,
Dude.
what is
yeah,
going
the
on?
different
When
colours
I was
of
a kid,
poos.
I had. Do you know Thunderbirds?
No.
Oh, it's an English thing. It's like a kids' puppet TV show about the kind of like early on superheroes, and they all have like different types of space things.
No.
Anyway, it kind of doesn't work if you don't know the reference, but
Yeah.
there was the Thunderbird 2 was the biggest like spaceship rocket thing, right? It was a bright green thing. My brother had a Thunderbird cake, and I ate the whole icing of the green thing. And like a day later, my shit was like Hulk green, and I was screaming to my mum like, "My poo's green! I'm doing it!" And my mum's like, "Katie, it's food dye. Like you had a whole Thunderbird
It's like
2
when you
yesterday."
have beetroot and you poos, you
Or like
think you got blood in
asparagus
your
and
poo.
smells, and like it's all the
Yeah,
things you just forget.
You forget.
Yeah,
Mate,
but
when
definitely like the sending like the poo thing
Yeah.
and
For me, it was the rashes, like we were saying
Yeah, the
earlier. It's
rashes.
the fucking, I was always scared
Any
of
little dot that
unblanched.
came up
I'm
on
like,
Yeah.
that's it, meningococcal. Fuck, we're
Yeah,
done.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
gonna lose your limbs. I was like dead set. I was like, that's
Well,
it.
that's why, like, I think when we were talking about before, when he had the hand, foot, mouth,
Yeah.
and they wouldn't release us, I think they had to, like, do
Yeah.
every precaution
Yeah.
because of the meningococcal. It
Yeah.
was like,
So with our kids getting hand, foot, and mouth, they had it completely separate, like 2 years apart. Libby got it first, and she had it all over her crotch. So I opened up the nappy, and there was just blisters everywhere.
Same
and
with
I was
Leo's
like, what the
mum,
hell is
yeah.
that? Like, I'm thinking it's herpes. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, what is this? I'd never seen it before. Kept her home from daycare, and I just thought she had some sort of like virus, but it's like slap cheek. Like she had really bright red
they
teeth.
said slap cheek with us
And then
as
she
well.
got a couple of marks, but they weren't blisters.
Yeah.
And then she ended up getting blisters under her toenails and fingernails because all of her fingernails and toenails
Under
dropped
them?
off. Under. Yeah. But then my son
Poor thing.
woke up and just had it all
Yeah.
over his
Yeah.
mouth. And like we were supposed to go to Disney on Ice, and I'm like, I can't fucking take that. You look disgusting. Just like past the point of blister, but just the healing. I'm like, that's gonna scar.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
it's gonna
they-
have this big red, like
It
Homer
can take
Simpson
10
scar.
days, and then it can like be like 7 days. And after that,
it's
it's still
still
contagious.
contagious.
But I was also scared because you can get it as an adult.
Yeah.
I was terrified.
And I think you
don't
can
want
get
that
it as
in
an
my
adult like even worse.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, it's called
hurts.
something else. It's like, you know how you get chickenpox as an adult, it's shingles?
Yes.
It's like that sort of a
Yeah,
feel.
Yeah. It's scary
Yeah, I
to
was like,
think.
Did you just hear a creak?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a
Something.
child might be awake. We'll soon find out. But yeah, no, I
join
think
in
that's
on
funny.
the
Have a glass of wine. What's the weirdest parenting question you Googled?
God, you're really hitting us with those ones.
Yeah, I know. And these are all new ones.
So
suck
many.
it.
So many, though.
You didn't get to practice.
We didn't get these ones in this
No, because you only just told me your village verdict.
What's the weirdest question that we've Googled?
For me, I thought like as a new time mum, I was Googling a lot of like things I thought were stressful at the time. Like,
Yeah.
what temperature does the bath need to be?
I should
Like
really
how,
look at
you
my
know how you
chart.
see in the movies
Oh,
like
wait, one I'll have
how they
again.
do like the bottles on
yeah.
the arm, and I'm like,
Do you know what?
I don't know if I have no sensitivity.
No.
I couldn't feel the bottle.
Because
So
when
I don't know if it's hot
when
or
I used to
cold.
go to my mum's house, I would take the little bath thermometer with
Yes.
me.
Oh, you had a bath thermometer? Oh, I'm not that mum. I didn't
Yeah.
have one. I was
No.
like, it feels alright.
I had one, and my mum would be like, "Just put your elbow in," and I'm like, "But how do you know?"
Even now, the kids come out like bright red. Oh, that was a bit hot. And they're thinking, but then I'm like, you're old enough to tell me. They didn't say anything.
Yeah. I know.
That's all right. We don't worry about it.
We can come back.
Well,
to
you
it.
just said your chat GPT history would be embarrassing. So what do you think in there would make someone laugh?
Oh my god, should I actually get this up? Because
Is it that recent?
it's. I actually think I'm logged into the
Mine's
Pam
so
one.
boring. Mine's like,
No.
write me an ad for this. Write me a blog for this
No,
person.
so my daughter just went through, it was actually a few months ago now, where she got sick and then she had a bit of diarrhea.
Yeah.
Baby tantrum tips.
Surely. Relatable. Yeah, fair.
She had a bit of diarrhea and then it was like her bowel movements were like quite runny for...
How much did you not think you'd worry about poos as a mum? I didn't. That was not on my radar. Like I didn't.
I
Realize,
was
Talking about things that
concerned.
like you're not prepared for.
even now, like I'm constantly like, have you pooed today?
Yes.
How did you poo? Was it a good poo?
Yeah.
Like, how's your tummy feeling? Like,
Yep.
And I've got 4 and 5 year old. I'm not even looking. And this is actually even harder because I'm not seeing nappies. So it gives me more
True.
anxiety because I don't get
Do you
to
go and
witness
look in the
it.
toilet bowl?
No, but I then listen. I listen to hear like if I've had a squirt because my husband's got the worst IBS.
Oh,
so I'm
no.
waiting to figure out if like my kids are allergic to something.
Yeah.
So like Harry, I can hear him do an absolute spray, and I'm like, oh honey, you got a sore tummy, and he hasn't told me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, he's like, yeah, it's a bit sore. And I'm
Oh,
like,
so has he got IBS
sweetheart.
as well?
I don't know.
Poor thing. Okay, wait, let me just log into my chat because... But yeah, so her bowel, like she usually does 1 poo a day, maybe 2, depending on... But she was doing like 5 or 6 poos a day. and I was
And you're
like,
oh, you're sick. There's
I
something
was
not right.
like, there is something going on with
Yeah.
your gut. Like, it was just going straight through her. But it was like this for like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And I'm like, she's allergic to something, like something's
something's
going on.
intolerant. Yeah.
And so I was like messaging my maternal health person and she was just like, no, I think she's just got a sensitive gut from, she's obviously had a bug. Like, she'll be all good. But I just remember I was chatting photos of her poo again, being
Yeah.
like, it's not solid. Like, why is it still runny? Like,
Is it mucusy? Like,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
Like, just constantly. And
Is
like,
she shitting out her stomach lining? Like, I need to know. Like,
literally.
100%.
And like,
Okay.
it's this colour one day, it's this
Yeah.
colour next day.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it was just a constant battle with me thinking, when is this going back to
I
it?
just think like if some hacker went into my chat GPT, it'd be so boring. Like,
Nah.
I'm not going in there. How do I log into my bank account with these details? Like,
Do you know
it's
what?
just, like,
Yes, it
child
would
stuff.
be boring for them because they'd be
Yeah.
like, we're looking for like
Juicy,
passwords and
like,
shit.
yeah.
But like, ours is just like, I can't even log into it. But anyways,
So, have you ever Googled something or asked something and then panicked because of the answer, but your child was absolutely fine?
100%. Like a lot of the answers are like, you should get her checked at the GP straight away. And so I'm like calling, I'm like, okay, got to book an appointment.
Do you also find it annoying that at the moment, like, I kind of got like about 5 GP clinics on rotation because you can't always just get in to one.
Yeah.
And I don't like going into a walk-in. I do like there to be somewhere where we've sort of semi-seen the
We've
kids
literally
before.
talked about this.
Oh,
Because
there's
I
a few
remember me
times
growing
where
up,
I've-
we had our doctor,
Yeah.
like Dr.
You
John
only saw one
Matthews.
doctor. Yep.
My family went to him, we saw him, and I want that
For your child.
for my
Same.
child.
We want a
Now,
family doctor,
it's
right?
not a
And the hard
thing.
thing is, I've got a doctor that I loved when I was pregnant, but it takes 2-3 weeks to get into her.
Yeah.
And I'm calling the doctor these days. I need antibiotics.
Yeah,
Or I need
yeah.
something now. I don't.
Yeah.
I can book in for 2-3 weeks to talk about a concern I might have about
Yeah.
like developmental, But like most of the time I'm calling because I need steroids or I need
Something that day.
But we've got onto Hot Doc, which is you pay out of pocket. So when you're up at night and the kids have croup or something, we just pay out of pocket. I think it's $70. Do a video consult, and they send you a script over the phone.
Okay.
I'm like, I'd actually
It's
rather.
getting more convenient.
Well, we
yeah.
pay for a semi-private doctor anyway where we go, so it's not bulk billed. So
Yeah.
I'm paying $100 anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, I might as well just pay the $70 and get the answer within the next 60
Yeah.
minutes.
And be in the comfort of your home, not have to drag your kid out.
100%.
Yeah.
The only thing
It's
is
half
when
the
it's
battle.
like rashes and I'm having to show
Yeah.
private parts, it does make me a bit uncomfortable because I'm video calling some doctor.
And you don't know who they are.
Well, you would just hope that
Yeah.
those safeguards
Surely
are in place, right?
like a place like Hot Dog, like it's obviously an official website. Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
surely
but
they're
you send your
like,
kid to
I'm
a
not
daycare
FaceTiming
and,
someone on Facebook
Yeah.
Messenger.
you know, you think that they're professional
don't even
daycare.
tell
I
me.
don't
we
wanna go
haven't
down
sent
that.
our kids to daycare yet
I
because
don't
we're
wanna-
like,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
so
Yeah.
Ollie and I have our anxiety has increased since we've had kids.
Yeah.
I also think there's different types of mums and there's different family units and like financial responsibilities too.
Yeah.
We could not afford for me not to be working.
Yeah.
And I think if you had the luxury of not having to work, fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also cannot afford mentally for me not to be working.
Yeah.
Well,
I
that's
was
why
at
that's
home
why
full-time.
Pam's come.
Yes.
Pam
that's
was
right.
built
Yep.
because the wheels were turning and
Yeah, we were like, we want to be working, but we also want to be at home with our
And
kids.
be flexible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why I started my business because I was like, I
Yeah.
don't want to be in an office 9 to
Yeah.
5. I still need to have that availability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
fucked. being
yeah,
a
it
mum.
is fast.
We're going on a tangent, aren't we?
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
could talk
Let's
for
move on to the village
hours.
verdict because
Yeah.
we just talked about it heaps.
Yeah.
But let's go to why you're here.
Yes.
So you guys we've mentioned it a few times now because it's come up organically, but you started Pam, which is a parental admin manager.
We loved the name Pam. It was actually like a temporary name.
Yes, it was temporary at the start. We
Makes
had it
sense,
going, and
though.
we were like, oh, let's just call it Pam for now, and
Yeah.
we'll think about
What
other
it would
names.
stand for.
Yeah.
Was it always going to be parental admin manager?
No. Funny story. My mum actually kind of gave us the idea. What were we calling it before that?
Oh, I've got no idea.
My life fucking sucks and I need help.
It was like, I don't know. It wasn't parental admin manager. It was something else. And then my mum was just like, what about parental admin manager? And we were like, perfect, because we want to target parents, not just mums. But
It's great until 5 years' time when you're millionaires with this app and mum goes, I own that.
Yeah.
That's my
Sorry, Kim.
intellectual.
Absolutely not.
Get it to sign an IPA now.
If you're listening, you do not own this app. No.
Get it
But
to sign an NDA.
Yeah, literally.
I'm going on a tangent again, right?
Sorry, you're fine.
No, so we're talking about where Pam was built from.
Okay, what
Okay,
was
so
I saying?
let's
Yeah.
structure this
Yeah.
so you answer a question.
Yeah, let's do
Otherwise, you will just
Go on a
feed off
tangent.
each
Yeah.
other and have a chat. So,
Yeah.
for everyone listening who has no idea what parental admin manager, Pam, actually is, what have you created?
Okay, so Pam essentially was built to reduce the mental load of parents. So there was an app for sleep, there was an app for feeding, and there was an app for like milestones.
Yeah, I think I had all of those.
But
Yeah.
there wasn't an app for anything else, right? So Pam was born with the idea to have one app to sort of incorporate everything. So we essentially built Pam to be that personal assistant that remembers everything for parents. So things like immunizations, registrations, you know, all those things you have in your notes folder when you go to appointments, all the things you need to remember.
One place.
Literally one
yeah.
place. And also we wanted something that like grows with the child. So it's not something just for a newborn. It's not something for like a 3-year-old. It's like something that literally can grow with a parent at each stage.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah.
And we're not telling parents how to parent. We just want to help parents manage the admin, essentially.
headspace that
The
takes that being a parent,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
We found, like, when we were new mums, that this is something that we needed. Like,
Yeah.
we were constantly messaging each other the day and night, you know, asking questions, trying to figure out where things were, what things were needed. And so eventually we got to the point where we were like we need to create something. Like, we need...
there's nothing out
There's
there.
nothing out there. Like, yes, as Oly said, like, there's all the apps for the tracking and everything like that. But
Just nice to have a little
There's
more
to-do
space.
lists, to-do
Yeah.
lists. There's
Yeah.
calendars. But is there something... So if you have an app like that, right, you have to physically go in and put everything in that you need to remember.
So how does it work with your app?
Yeah, one of the key features with Pam, so we've got a smart checklist, right, that pre-populates all the important
Milestones
Tasks.
or like tasks.
tasks
So for
based
example,
on
you've
your
just had a
baby's date of
baby.
birth.
So it goes, cool, your next immunisation is at 2 months, 4
Yes.
months, 6 months. It's in the calendar. It then sends you a reminder.
Yeah. It also
amazing.
tells you what immunisations are
Yeah.
due at
Yep.
what point of their
So
life.
the names of
Yeah.
the immunisations.
So it gives you the names of and also like maternal health appointment
Does
visits.
it give you information on those?
We've got so
immunisations?
in our
local.
there's another tab called local info.
Yeah.
In that tab, there's resources and articles about all things, but one of them being immunisations. So you can go into that tab. You can search what immunisation for. But I mean, this is already in the pre-populated calendar as well.
Yeah.
But there's
If
articles
you want like more in-depth
Information,
information
yeah.
on each of the immunisations. So what it does is, so in the local info folder, it links you to the Services Australia Centrelink.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
Because
Website.
I think the hard thing is, I don't know how you guys found it, but like as a first time mum, when you're going in and you're being told, cool,
Yeah.
you're about to have 2 needles, one in each arm or one in each leg, plus some sort of oral thing, and you're in such a blur of like, okay, so what is all this? And what
And
does
you're
each thing
also
do?
like-
And what's each thing for? And I don't know what half
Yeah.
his names mean, and
Yeah.
what are all the side effects?
Yeah.
And they're like, yep, stay here for 10 minutes, you might get a fever. And I'm like, okay, so
Yeah.
at what point is a fever needing to go to hospital?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, at what point do I need to get extra help here?
That's
At
an
what point's
article that
normal?
we have
Yeah,
in
brilliant.
Yeah.
in the
Which
local
is,
info.
it is all general
And that
information.
comes back
so
to the Google stuff though.
Yeah.
If
It
you
does.
Google that, you're then copying
Yeah.
100 different articles, whereas it's great to have a sole place
Yeah.
just to get an
And
answer.
like obviously we're not professionals,
Yeah.
and we have stated that we've got disclaimers and everything
Yeah.
like that.
but you're linking it to
But we're
reputable
linking it
Yeah.
to
It's
It's not
professional
you writing
websites.
blogs.
Yeah.
It's not
No.
you writing
So what we're
yeah.
doing is we're pretty much summarising everything that you need to know based on a certain topic. So immunisations.
Yep.
Fever in children. that was one
Yeah,
of them,
yeah. And then it links you to
Rashes.
rashes. It
Rashes.
links you to where you need to go, and then that's where like you can obviously get all the professional information that you need from like a reputable source.
Yeah.
So was there
essentially.
something, I mean, after our conversation tonight, I know that you guys are 2 peas in the pod, you're practically sisters.
Yeah.
But was there something happening in your own lives specifically that you both just went to each other, fuck, someone needs this shit. Like, this is too hard.
Firstly, we were like fresh postpartum together. Like I had Miller first, but we were in the
thick
I wouldn't
of it.
say it
Trenches?
was trenches because
Okay.
like we did really love
You were in the
our
baby
newborn
bliss.
stage.
You were in the bubble.
We were in the bubble,
Yeah.
but we were also going through it together, and like there were hard times, and there were times where yes, we were up messaging each other at 2 a.m. going through it all together. But
Because literally nothing prepares you.
Excuse me.
Bless
Nothing preprepares you for being a mum until
No.
you become a mum.
I
Like
think
you can
one of you
read.
sent me a voice note about reading every book, reading all the podcasts,
Yeah.
but nothing.
no,
I'm
you
gonna have
can
to blow my nose.
literally.
Yeah.
Are you going to sneeze again?
I'm gonna blow my nose. Sorry.
Is that the one?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you poor thing.
Yeah.
You
But I
know,
like
you can
wine
get
too much.
tablets and things you can.
I don't think that's the allergy thing. That's a hangover thing, isn't it?
I think it's a preservative thing actually. Anyway.
There's something in it.
Yeah.
I'm also like allergic to like tomato ketchup and like a bunch of things.
Oh
and, like,
my God.
Preservatives.
Oh, yeah.
So it's the preservative. So
Yeah.
apologies to listeners.
No,
I'm
no.
sneezing and hay fevering away. Okay, so it was just you guys realizing like there's a lot for us to keep track.
Yeah, we felt very overwhelmed. Like
Yeah.
we were, like we had 10 apps like for different
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
I think
And
like if you were breastfeeding and you're trying to
Yeah.
like, track your breastfeeding,
Yeah.
and you're trying to do like some sort of sleep schedule,
Yeah.
it is so. I think I just got to the point where I just had it in my notes because I
Yeah.
was like, when was the last time I breastfed? Nappies. How many
Yeah.
nappies have we had today? Like,
Yeah,
it's
the
so
tracking,
hard.
the tracking of everything, and the nap prediction.
It's
and
definitely a first time mum thing though. Isn't
Yeah,
100%.
yeah.
It's because you just don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no fucking manual.
And
Where's
you
the fucking
feel
manual?
like you do have to track everything. There's so much out there where it's saying like you need to track your baby's sleep, you need to track your baby's feeding.
I had that because I felt like I need to track it in case something goes wrong.
Yeah.
So when I need to go to hospital and they go, when was the last week napping?
Yeah.
When was it? Like,
Yeah,
that
I
was
was
my
a little bit the
anxiety
same
about
as
being
well,
a mum.
but also being like a type A person, also coming from this corporate job where
Everything's
I
systemized.
I
You were like, I'm getting my
thrive.
systems and processes
I
down.
thrive of systems, processes, structure. I'm
surprised you didn't have a
Excel
Trello board,
spreadsheet, literally. Like, can I do an
All your
Asana board
formulas
of
of
my
how
baby?
much breast milk does this mean?
And it's the one thing that I thought I would go into so prepared, but you can never prepare for a baby. And
It's also a lot of stuff that I didn't think I'd have to, it wasn't on my radar. And I think when you're pregnant, there's such a huge build up to birth.
Yeah.
Huge build up.
100%.
Like everyone's like, oh, and they start telling you their fucked up birth stories and like scare the shit out of you. And you're just like, there's this huge thing about you're pregnant, you have to birth a baby. No one then prepared me for what happens once the baby's here.
Literally.
And then I had 2 cesareans. With my first, I was in the hospital for like 3 or 4 days. And then I'm sent home with this tiny little potato who was 2.4 kilos. She wasn't
Leah was
marked
2.495.
wasn't marked as a preemie. I look back and she looks like an alien. I'm
Yeah.
like, how was I allowed
So
to be in
did
the hospital
Leo.
looking like that?
And he was jaundiced.
I'm like, I'm there. I've got photos of me breastfeeding like naked in in her nursery with the sun on me. Thinking,
And let's not forget, they send you home with a form where they're like, fill this out, you need to register your baby.
I forgot to do that. Also, I then did it twice for Harry in my postpartum. We have 2 birth certificates for Harry. I'm assuming that's still one person. Like, it's not like a social security number. So I'm hoping I haven't created 2 people within the government.
You never know.
Well, that's
also why we created Pam too.
Yeah.
It's because you get sent home with these forms and it's like,
That's not
your
my priority.
focus, your focus is
My
on...
nipples hurt.
Yeah.
I need to take a shit, which I haven't shit yet after having a baby.
Yeah.
You know what? I actually got the heads up from a makeup artist when I went to Mecca, and she gave me a rundown. I literally told her I was pregnant, and I hadn't told a lot of.
She's like,
and
"This
she's
is how
like,
you're gonna
one
do
of the
the first
things is laxatives
Okay.
because you
Yeah.
are so scared to shit.
You had a natural birth, didn't you?
Yeah.
Whereas Ash had a cesarean. Yes, yeah. Oh, don't have to ask. Just pour. So with the natural birth, I understand because there's so much more trauma down there.
I wore
But
nappies.
But with a cesarean, you're not allowed to use the stomach muscles.
Yeah.
So I'm like, how do I shit without pushing? So
It was hard.
I was like,
I had a 1 degree tear. I had stitches, and like you still.
all that made me clench.
The,
That did. It made me go.
Yeah.
Tell you what, was a really beautiful moment between me and Ryan. First of all, they're like, yeah, we're going to get you out of bed and you need to have a shower. And this is like the morning after I've had Olivia. So I had Olivia at 9 o'clock at night. It's like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. Ryan's come back because he wasn't allowed to stay because of COVID. And they're like, right, your husband's going to hold you on one side and the midwife's on the other side. And she's like, you're just going to plant your feet and you're going to stand up, but don't use stomach muscles. I'm like, yeah, no worries, got it. Plant my feet, automatically use my stomach muscles.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, fucking hell. I felt like we were so bad. I was like, don't fucking touch me. And she's like, okay, I think I'm going to go get you some more pain medication. And I'm looking at Ryan like, what the fuck was that? And I just felt like I'd torn myself open.
Yeah.
And then I'm going, I'm in a hospital bed. So I just grabbed the remote and just went, and just stood it up. And then I just stood up off the bed. And I was like, why the fuck didn't she just ask me to do that? So everyone I've met who's pregnant, I'm like, if you have a cesarean, do this. Put your bed all the way and just roll off. Because I was like, that woman's a fucking psychopath. How could you expect me to stand up and not use my stomach muscles?
Honestly, though, like, it's Russian roulette with your bloody
fucked with
midwives.
midwives.
yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
so
It
fucked
is.
up.
Thankfully, we were both at St. Vincent's. And
Yeah.
thankfully, like,
You were blessed.
90% of the midwives
Was
were
there
good.
something about you had
We had the same OB.
sister?
We had the
Sister
same.
was a
My
midwife.
sister's a midwife.
Oh no, sorry. I had my sister at the birth, but yeah. Her
Yeah.
sister's a
Your, okay,
midwife.
because I was listening to your stories and I'm like, your sister was at the birth, but your sister was
My
a midwife.
sister is a midwife who was also at my birth.
That's where I was getting confused.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if
I
it's
had
the
my
same-
mum, my husband, and my sister. Yeah.
I had my mum, my husband, and my sister too.
Okay.
But yeah, so Alicia, she's a midwife, and she was at my birth with
I'm a little
me.
bit jealous because we had both babies in COVID. So I could
Yeah.
have no one except Ryan. At one point with Livy, because it was the first, they were like, there'll be no part. You can't have any support partners with you.
Nah,
So
no.
That's
and
cool.
I actually ended up writing to the local MP, and I was
That's
like,
actually
I need
so
you
bad.
to advocate here because I can't have my first baby alone.
No,
Like, I was like,
no.
fuck me. They've
How
taken-
traumatic would that be for a mother?
Oh my
they took-
gosh.
So I didn't even clock this until recently. All of my fresh newborn photos, like fresh out of cesarean, I have a mask on.
Mask. Yeah.
Yep.
That's fucked.
I hadn't
Yeah,
even
you're fucked.
processed
Nah,
that until a girlfriend pointed it out who had a baby at the same time. And she goes, yeah, it's crazy. All my baby photos. I'm like, no, I didn't have a mask on. I fucking did.
Nah, that's
Didn't
so
even clock
sad.
it. So sad to think, like, I mean, obviously
Yeah.
she's a newborn baby, but like Livy and Harry are both looking up at me.
With a mask on.
With a mask on.
Like, who is this person?
Yeah. But back to the coming out of the cesarean, and then I had my first shower, and then it was a real connection moment between me and Ryan of realizing you've picked the right person.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I know so
honestly,
Because
honestly.
he put pads in my knickers.
Oh
and
my
he's,
God.
like, wiping me and drying me. And
Yeah.
like,
You know
'cause
what?
I'm sure you understand. Like this is area. I'm scared to touch my hair because I'm
Yeah.
scared if my arms got up a certain point and it's going to
Yeah.
rip myself open. And I was
Yeah.
like, Mom, okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
we're
But
good.
even like I had oxytocin like quite a hectic like because they broke my waters.
Yeah.
He broke my waters. My OB broke my waters, and then got on oxy.
Say it again.
No, yeah. He broke my waters. He broke
No,
my
he
waters.
broke my waters. No, because you're like he, and I was like, hang on, who's he? Like not my husband, like my OB.
My husband
broke my waters.
Sorry.
Who's he?
I told you, that's the wine, no filter now. I'm sorry, I've had 3 glasses. I don't mean to take the piss. That was
My
funny.
OB.
Yeah. Your OB broke your
My
waters.
OB broke my waters, and then I got on the oxy straight away,
Yeah.
and then I had an epidural, and so I gave birth at 11:53, and I think a couple of hours later, they actually left us in the room with just me, Cal, and Leo, with just us for a little bit,
Oh, amazing.
which was really nice. But then they're like, "Do you want to have a shower?" And I was like, "Fucking, I want a shower." I couldn't even stand. I felt like I was coming off a 3-day bender. I was like,
Like had 6 fists up your hoo-ha.
honestly. And then
Yeah.
Leo, I was in the shower, and I was like, it was cooked having that shower afterwards.
Yeah.
But Cal stepped up.
Yeah.
Even I didn't get emotional from the birth because I think I was just like
Yeah, I never
I
had
was
that
on so
rush
much
of,
drugs.
like,
No,
crying.
because I
Yeah.
feel like I thought I should feel a certain way.
I
Because-
think that's also, what's the word? When people say that you should feel a certain way.
Well, I
but
just think
you
it's from the
don't.
movies. I think it's just how we've been
Stigma.
conditioned to
Well, it's
think.
also like
Yeah.
when you break your water, let your waters break.
And
Even
it's
though
like,
mine was on
shh.
yeah, you know, you think.
Yeah.
But I
just
thought
thought I kept wetting
thought I
myself.
should have felt a certain way, and I was like, so I looked at my baby and I was like, "Are you my baby?" I was just.
Yeah.
It almost
I-
doesn't feel real.
It's surreal, yeah.
So with
surreal.
Livy, we should do birth stories. One of my girlfriends
We
messaged me today and
definitely
said, you need to tell more birth stories because
Yeah.
she's like, I fucking
You
love
should
this
do like a
shit."
segment.
We should. But what are things that you think mums are spending hours doing that they probably don't realise they could just use Pam for?
Oh God, where do we start? Remembering appointments. I feel like that was one of the main things for us, was remembering when like the next vaccination needed to be. Even like maternal health appointments and stuff like that as well.
Baby book. So
Yes.
I compiled like every milestone and memory would be a different note in my notes in my phone. And so
Wait till they start talking. It's fucking hilarious. I've got a little notebook that I just start putting in.
honestly, so that was one thing that clocked with me. I was like, and I've got 30,000 photos in my phone.
Yeah.
I kid you not. So I was like, why is this not digitized? Like, we need to digitize this. So that was like one thing that I was pretty adamant with Pam. I said, we need to digitize this baby book. So the baby book, it compiles every single like growth measurement that you put in, all your photos. We've got voice memos, so like you record your babies and you can send it. You can
and the
share
babbling
them
too. Like
The
you're in the
babbling.
babbling stage. Like
First
I missed
line.
that.
yeah, all that. And
Yeah.
so the digitize the baby book is one thing that is when I with Leo I wished was available.
That we had that, yeah.
There might be some out there, but it wasn't something that I like thought about or that
we
was on
got
my radar.
gifted- we
But
got
not in one
gifted-
place. Yet again, it's another app.
Yeah,
It's another
yeah,
app to have
yeah.
a photo book, you know.
And so, and also another thing with Pam is we've got a voice action feature. So I go, hey Pam, Leo picked up a gum nut.
And it was actually shit.
Record this as a funny memory.
memories, yeah.
And it fully like records it, puts a date in, puts a time in and adds it to your memory. So then that gets compiled into, so we
And
do
what
yearly-
annoys me is this book that I've got is in my key bowl, is that I don't always have it with me.
Yeah.
No.
So like I
That's-
have to then remember what they've said. So it'd
Yeah.
be great to have
So
an app
to have it
and just
digitized,
talk
you
to
can send it to family, friends. You can have an electronic version. You can print it out.
Yeah.
Also, I just
yeah.
think of like 18th and 21st birthdays.
Yeah.
Like how great to have all those memories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you just, it's so blurred.
Speaking of
like,
books though as well,
Yeah.
another major reason that we did this was we would always forget to take the green book or the blue book or
The My
whatever
Health-
state
My
you're
Health and
in,
Learning
the My
book.
Health and Learning
Yeah.
book
I've lost
to an
one of my
appointment.
Yeah.
And like my maternal health nurse or the nurse would always send me home with notes to put into the book. Whereas we just felt like if we had that on our phones,
Like, why is it not digitized? Why are we living
So
in a
have
world?
you reached out to them and they actually have provided you the resources that you get given at each stage?
we haven't. We've done our own research
Yeah.
and we have based it off the green book.
Yeah.
in terms of
In terms
what
of
immunisations you need to
immunisations
get when
and-
and
yeah.
what MCH appointments you need to do and when.
But we've done our own research
Yeah.
and we've looked in for each state. So when you're on board,
Yeah.
you put in your baby's date of birth, but you also
And
put in
where.
the state that you're from. So
does it actually differ that much? State to state?
yeah,
like-
a little bit.
Yeah.
Like it's not major, but it is
You're
definitely
going to be
different.
sent to different resources if you're state to state, I suppose,
Yeah.
aren't you? Because it's different
Yeah.
Victorian government.
So for example, with the resources, if there's a link for like registering your birth, there's
So
a link for
go to the
Victoria,
Victorian one.
there's a link for
Yeah.
South
Yeah, yeah.
Australia, for New South Wales. So there's a link for each. Like
Yeah.
we're targeting Australia right now. So
What do you say to mums who think I should be able to manage all of this?
Don't. you don't
And
need to.
why? Why do you think that you have to manage it all? Why?
I think the hard thing is that it's the mum that's on maternity leave.
Yeah.
And I think this is also like a structure of how
Yeah.
we do mat leave, which is
We
bullshit.
were talking about this today. Yes, there is that
So you're the
Pressure.
one.
the pressure.
The
You're
guilt.
on
You're
the baby.
maternity
You're the one
leave.
on
Yeah.
those 6
Pressure,
months.
the guilt. And the thing is, yes, you can be capable of doing everything, but you don't need to do it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You, of course, it's not a failure to ask for help. It's not a failure to have resources available that can help you manage your time better or focus on why do you
wouldn't
need...
you use a tool that's going to
Exactly.
assist you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, immunizations are important, yeah, but remembering them is not. So,
Yeah.
like, why do you need to? You've got so much other things to remember by keeping a baby or human alive. Why do you need to remember that appointment?
Let Pam do that for you.
Yeah.
But it's
I
just
literally got a letter in the mail today that said
About
Harry's
immunisations.
overdue an immunisation.
Yeah, I got
And
that.
was like,
I got
shit.
a flu vaccination. I was like,
yeah.
I was like, shit.
Don't gaslight
what
me
have
for
I
saying
missed?
that
'Cause
I-
I'm thinking my fucking CCS is going to be taken away. What have I
Yeah.
forgotten? And it's like
Yeah.
the flu vaccine. I'm like, oh, fuck off.
yeah.
Yeah. That's all it is. Yeah.
First of all, we did get a fucking flu vaccination about 2 months ago, so you're fucking wrong.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I can take your record.
Yeah, like, I don't know
Yeah.
why that letter
Also,
took so long to come
yeah.
to me.
We have a feature in the app.
Can you share it with your partner?
Yes,
Yes.
you can.
Game changer.
You can share it with your partner.
So work-wise at the moment, we're having this conversation of I work for myself. So if the kids are sick,
Yeah.
I don't get paid.
Yeah.
If they're sick and he takes a day off, guess what?
He gets paid.
Our pay still comes in.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you're fucking on. If the kids
Yeah.
are sick, you're on it, mate.
Yeah.
And like, that's amazing
Yeah.
to be able to share that. And I'm not talking
Yeah.
about scheduled appointments. This is the odd one of like, we need antibiotics.
Yeah.
Someone's got an ear infection. Someone's
Yeah.
got a chest infection. To be able to
Yeah.
share that,
So we have a family hub,
amazing.
and it's got a kids info, right? So it
So dad actually knows their birthday.
Yes.
knows their blood type. What's their
Oh,
Medicare
fuck,
number?
I
What
don't know
number are they
blood
on the what number are they on the Medicare card?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What? Okay, we're taking them to swimming. Where
What
do they go to
allergies
swimming?
do they have?
What are their allergens? We're
What
taking,
immunisations have they already had?
What are they up to? If they get
What-
asked the question, that's brilliant.
we're taking them to swimming, or we're taking the daycare.
Why
What's the
would it
daycare?
know?
What's the daycare teacher name?
Yeah.
You know
Or-
what's a really good one? What's the daycare door code?
Yes,
Because
that can
Ryan
be
used
in
to text
there.
me all the time and be like,
That can
sorry,
be in
what's the
there.
code? I'm like,
Contacts. We've got a contact section.
Yep.
You can have the name of the daycare teachers. You
Yep.
can have doctors' information.
Love that.
Everything.
friends, like
yeah.
you know, they're going to that person's house for a play
this
date.
is the mum's name. This is the dad's
Yeah,
name.
yeah,
This is
yeah.
their contact
yeah.
number. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can share it with your grandparents as well, so if they can have access to the app. Like, yeah, it's just
Brilliant.
Yeah.
You guys.
We're glad you like it.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I
We've been working very
Fuck
hard.
would have
on
Yeah.
loved this 5 years ago.
yeah, I know
Yeah.
that's
This
yeah.
is how we feel.
Yeah.
We've been playing with the app for the last however long, and
And we are perfectionists, so we.
But
you
I
know,
think that
it's-
I know you don't like the words of like you're in the trenches, but you are
Yes,
in the
we
pits of
are,
all those
yeah.
appointments. Whereas
Yeah.
we're not at that. Like you said, it's great that it grows with the kids because
Yeah.
we're not at the point of
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
now
yeah.
we're done with our immunisations,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was
Yeah.
a thing. No, we're done. Like we
Yeah.
have no more
Yeah.
immunisations. But it's the flu shots.
Yeah.
And it's the like when it gets to
But
school
even
age,
activities.
parent teacher
Yeah.
interviews. We had to
Yeah.
put that
Yeah.
in there. It's
Yeah.
like an
You
you can
email
have
with
you can
a
have you can have
husband.
reports.
Mate, we have
you
fucking
can,
swimming twice a week.
Swimming,
We have
yeah.
AFL. We've got
Yeah.
Auskick. Like
yeah,
I just
that's in there.
and the nice thing is if we can share it with grandparents so they know when
Yeah.
Auskick's on or they know
You
when
can.
swimming's on.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
you got education profiles, so you can
With-
literally school staff, term dates, admin tasks, reports.
If someone's listening right
Yep.
now and is drowning in forms,
Yeah.
appointments, emails, bookings, general bullshit,
Mm-hmm.
where do they find you?
They can find us through our socials.
Yeah.
So at Parental Admin Manager.
They can sign up.
They can sign
to
up
your-
to our pre-sign
Yep.
up. We are in the user testing stage right
Yeah.
now. But
We do have a
we're-
website that has like a lot of resources on it
Yeah.
right now.
Are you
There's
looking
blogs.
for more mums to help with the user testing?
Yeah, we would. If anyone wants to help with user testing, we're open.
We're at our second round at the moment,
Yeah.
but yeah, we'd definitely be keen to. We're going
Send
to do
us
another.
a DM.
Yeah.
And say that the
Say that they're
Loud
from
Mums
Loud
Club.
Mums Club.
Send
Yes, definitely.
what would you say to a mum listening who feels like she is drowning right now?
That she's got this firstly.
And it will pass.
yeah,
Every-
100%. We felt like we were stuck in all the stages
Yeah.
for what felt like it was never going to end, but it really does. And if you can like lean on people around
Yeah,
you
that
and like
village.
have some support around you, it really helps.
And we did talk about earlier that village thing. Like
Yeah.
it has changed so much in the last sort of couple of generations
Yeah.
of what a village looks like.
100%.
And I think yes, you two are incredible, that you have each other and you have this incredible friendship before babies, after babies.
Yeah.
You obviously lean on each other a lot.
Yeah.
And some mums just don't have that.
No,
Some
we
mums-
we know how lucky we are. Like,
Yeah.
we don't take it for granted that we've got each other, and like,
What are you going to do if your kids don't get on?
oh well, already Miller fucking bullies Leo.
Oh no!
Like, she is a full-on bully. Like, she will like hit him and
To be fair, one of my best friend's daughter went through this choking stage, and she would pin her. No, I'm not fucking kidding.
Oh my God.
Stacey, please forgive me. Her daughter Charlie would pin up kids against the wall.
oh my God.
She got pulled into daycare, and they were like, is there something you need to tell us, like, what's going
my
on at home? And she
God.
goes, I fucking swear to God, nothing's going on. And me and Ryan are laughing, like, if anyone's pinning anyone, it's her pinning her husband against the wall.
She
Like,
hasn't done that yet.
Yeah.
But like, if Leo, like, if they're playing with the same toy or something,
Yeah.
or if he
but
comes
it's
in her
harmless.
space, she's like,
Yeah.
like, it's,
and the
it is
hard thing
harmless.
is they
but-
can't communicate.
Yeah,
No,
that's
they
exactly
can't.
right.
Changes when they learn how
Yeah.
to actually talk.
Yeah.
You're going to go through, if you haven't already, the biting stage.
Oh,
Where
no.
they will just get frustrated and they'll just bite each other. No, I'm telling you,
We haven't
it
had
is
that yet.
fucked.
We're waiting for them to just hug each other.
Yeah.
Like,
You
that's
are
our
about
thing.
eight
They're actually,
years-
you know what?
You're 8 years away from that. Like,
They're
that's
like,
not gonna...
they need to warm up to each other, but when they do,
Yeah.
they'll follow each other around.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
pretty cute. Like, we went to Queensland for a week, and they were actually like so
They
cute.
do. They
when
did
at
play
the
together a
stairs
bit.
and
Do you know what? They're better with our husbands than they are with us. Like, our husbands will be like, oh my God, they're playing together.
Like
they're
Ash and I will go
chasing
out
each
for a
other.
lunch or whatever, and they're like, no, they were fine. They played together. And then if we're there,
Nah.
Are you
we're all
yet-
three.
Are you? So I'm at the stage of, like, with my parenting, I want to get away a little bit. Like, so when
Yeah.
I want to capture my friends, I don't want my kids there.
Yeah.
I don't want my kids there. I'm friends with you. I'm not friends with your fucking kids. And
Yeah.
I want us to be best mates, right? No, seriously. We went through that era of, like, forcing our kids together and, like, yeah, they're going to be best friends, or they're going to
Yeah.
get married or whatever. And it just, like, obviously never worked. But now I'm at the age where, like, with the kids, where I want to catch up with my friends because I want to see you. Like,
Yeah.
you're my people.
Do you know what? We
How-
see each other almost
I
every
was
day.
about to
Every
say,
day.
How are you going with that? Are you doing it with children? Because what I find really
We
hard,
have a bit of
I can't
a
hold
balance.
a fucking conversation when my children
Yeah,
are
no,
around.
No, because
we do a mix.
we've also got a lot of like people on call, like babysitters.
Yeah.
So
We've got our family. We've got our.
we make time
Yeah.
to
Are you
really.
babysitting for each other yet?
Yeah. Like, if we want to do like a Pilates
A
class
gym,
or something,
yeah.
we'll drop kids off at
Yeah.
each other's houses.
Are you about to tell me that you and your husband do a Pilates class together?
No, I do not do Pilates with my
Like
husband.
I said, that's the
I
that's
do
the
it
sexiest
myself.
thing I've ever heard. Like,
We used to before we
Yeah.
had a baby, but no, I do Pilates myself. And look, I actually haven't dropped her. I haven't done Pilates in a while. to be
Yeah.
honest.
Well, Call
But
Plus is now open to
it
Hampton,
is.
so
No, so
Drop her over.
we're like, let's once a week drop. I'll go do a class
Yeah.
near hers, drop
Yeah.
Miller there, and she does a class near mine, so she'll drop
drop
Leo
Leo.
at ours. Yeah. And look, we hang out with the kids a lot more than we do alone.
yeah.
But we do make the time where we will do, especially now that we have Pam.
Are
Like,
they-
we
Yeah.
need time alone.
Yeah, you need to be able to focus.
Yeah.
On the business. Are they at that age where you can just plonk them in a playroom and they'll play, or do you have to be present?
Yes and no. Like, they will
Once
independent
you're
play
left
for
the
a while.
room,
Yeah.
they're okay.
Well, the
Like
other
there's still
day,
a bit of separation anxiety, like or when they see you, they'll get clingy. But then
Yeah.
as soon as like Ash or me will leave,
They're good.
they're good.
wouldn't fine.
They're
You don't
happy
hear from
entertained.
them.
Are they parallel playing?
Yeah,
are they
parallel
just playing
playing.
near each other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
We've
kind
just
of like
crossed
get
that.
a bit interested in each other, and like the Tony box.
The
I don't know if
Tony
you-
box.
They are like
Are
obsessed
they
with
fighting over who gets
a little
their toy on
bit.
there?
Yes. Like, one will put one toy on, and then that one comes off, and the other one, and they're like, no, we want that.
Yeah.
That's pretty
I want
cute.
Elsa. I want
Yeah,
Lila.
yeah.
We had a toy kitchen at one point, and we were like, cool. The kids are just like parallel playing next to each
Yeah.
other until like frying pans were getting like whacked across heads, and like Livy was like, oh, I want to play. Like,
Yeah.
really hard, really hard. Like just different chapters.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we're 13 months apart. We've
Yeah,
got
it's
like
that-
one that's slightly
Ahead.
behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, or ahead.
Or
yeah.
head, yeah.
What's something people don't talk about enough in motherhood?
many things.
Look, to be honest, I think people don't talk about pregnancy and birth, like positive stories. I know that sounds really weird,
Everyone tells you their trauma.
but everyone
Everyone's
tells you their
quick to jump in and
trauma.
go, well, I had this happen.
So I
Yeah.
feel like throughout my pregnancy and when I gave birth and everything, I was just expecting
It to be bad.
it to be really bad and to like
Oh, that's
I
really
was
sad.
and I was like thinking I was going to go into it like if you've had a bit of anxiety, I was like I'm going to have I had, a bit of postnatal and a bit of intrusive thoughts and stuff.
Well,
but
you had with breastfeeding, like that was very hard.
yeah,
for you.
it took me a long time for my milk to come through and stuff. But
The intrusive thoughts, I don't think that's a singular thing. I think I was having things of like, what happens if I just dropped the baby downstairs?
Oh no!
I don't
Intrusive
know.
thoughts is a thing. Like where I'm like standing on a balcony and I'm like,
What would happen?
what would happen?
yeah, it's like I think people just rely so much on the negative side of things
Yeah.
that you feel like you need to have a negative or a bad experience to contribute.
top
But if
it.
you have a positive one, it's like
like
you're
a-
boasting. But it's like
Oh, I can do
I'm
that
not
too, yeah.
boasting, but I genuinely had a good experience.
But I
like,
also
is
think that
that
people are hesitant to share the good experiences
Yeah,
because
they're
it
worried
is
about.
so polarized about like
Yeah.
I had a fucked
For
up
sure.
birth or whatever. No,
Yeah.
I'm with you. What was your this made me feel human thing again?
Oh,
Outside of
we've
motherhood.
spoken about this. It was so
Oh, yeah.
we went out for lunch.
Yes.
I can't remember.
child
dressing
free.
Yeah.
up, child free, having a wine, having a nice long lunch.
Yeah,
Finish this sentence. Motherhood is.
beautiful, chaotic, the best thing ever, but also the hardest thing ever.
Yeah,
What do you think, Ollie? Same?
yeah.
Yeah.
We're very
She
aligned
literally
on
took
that.
the words
No,
right
I
out
love
of my mouth.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, rapid fire question. Snacks or proper meals?
Oh, I want
Your
proper meals, but snacks.
We're proper meals. Although,
Snacks.
and snacks, like Miller eats so much.
The bottomless
so
pits.
does
Where the
Yeah.
fuck does it go?
I don't know, because the amount of shit that comes out of my kids
Yeah,
is
but then
fucking
you
insane.
snack, and then I'm like, oh, you're not gonna fucking eat your food, and
Yeah.
I'm
See, you're
snacks.
also, because you're not in daycare, so like, we always had a thing of like, the kids are in daycare, they were telling us they're having like 3 bowls of Thai fish curry, and I'm like, you're full
Yeah.
of shit.
You're like, you did not
But
eat
they're not
that.
hungry, right?
Yeah.
So you're like, they've obviously eaten so much during the day. So I'm like, cool, have a sandwich for dinner.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to push it when I know they've eaten so much during the
Yeah.
day. But you guys are home, so you
Yeah,
know
we
what
know
they've
what
eaten.
they've eaten. Yeah.
And you're like, have you been on bottomless pit all day?
Yeah.
Or have you barely eaten and I need to give you a half decent dinner?
Yeah.
It's so hard.
Honestly,
It is.
Like, I thought I'd be one. Like, I love cooking, but I don't love cooking for a toddler.
No,
Oh, no, right.
it's not worth it. Like, you put all this
He's
love
like,
and
they
energy
don't
I
into
love
it.
chili. Mate, you're ruining every single meal because I can't.
Oh, you like a spicy, like you like
She's a
spicy
spicy
hot.
girl.
Yeah,
I'm
see,
a spicy girl.
Me and Ryan, IBS with Ryan, and me, absolutely not. I can't do it. Are you hiding your snacks or are you sharing them?
Sharing. We're sharers.
Sharing.
Do you shower daily or dry shampoo?
Shower daily.
Oh yeah, I shower daily, but I only wash my hair.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
once or twice a week,
Yeah.
depending. Yeah,
That's impressive.
Body
Just
shower
hair up,
every
yeah,
week.
hair
Yeah,
up.
I'm once a week
Yeah.
shower with my hair.
yeah.
Once a week.
But blonde, like,
You can't
bleach.
do it too
And
much.
you don't want
dries
it to go
out.
bronze.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes like
yeah.
really bronze.
If I-
Yeah.
yeah.
Kids in your bed. Yes or no?
Yes, only for like cuddles and like not constantly.
bedtime?
Like bedtime's in the cot, and then if they wake up during the night and I can't be bothered in the bed.
This is the thing we have.
I'm a big, he doesn't sleep in there, but I miss it now because
Yeah.
he did. It was like only when he was unsettled and stuff. And there's actually nothing better than waking up with your baby,
Cuddling them,
waking
yeah.
up to you in the morning. Yeah.
I mean, we've already talked about this. Another baby or absolutely not. You guys are both.
Oh,
Yeah, another
yes,
baby,
yes,
yeah.
Can't wait for
yes,
another baby.
Yeah.
Give
What's
me
your
all
favourite
babies.
swear word?
Fuck.
Yeah, I'd probably say fuck.
We say fuck.
I do like to end my podcast with a loud mum of the week shout out. Do you guys have a mum in your life, and you're not allowed to give each other a shout out,
Yeah.
another mum in your life that you'd like to give a shout out to? Who's doing either an amazing job, you call your own mums out, like who do you think is an incredible mum and would deserve a shout out? You can do 2 separate ones.
Yonica. That's Ollie's mum.
Yeah.
She's the best. Honestly, like
What's
We
your
just went-
background?
Dutch.
Yonica
So
and
she's
Ola
Dutch.
Olympia. I was about to say, like, really
She's
unique
like
names.
the epitome of a crazy Dutch lady. Like, she is loud.
Yeah,
and
if she was here right now,
she would
great.
die.
Get
She
her
would
on next
love
time.
she
it.
That's
would
great.
have an absolute ball.
She'd probably
like,
like you wouldn't get a word in.
No, she would tell you
Oh, mate,
everything.
She'd
about
die
bring it
if
on.
she stopped talking. She
No.
would die.
She would tell you everything
sounds
about
like-
Pam though. She's our number
She's
one
like
fan.
my lady. That sounds great. I love it.
And no, but she's also just like the best. Like when we were in Queensland for the last week, they were with us.
Yeah, they
and
flew
they
up
looked after Miller
Your kids
and
too.
Leo while we went to a wedding. And Miller was being an absolute feral, but she still just like took it on.
Just got on with it.
But
got on with
behaved.
it.
She Miller
But then
behaved.
also behaved. As soon as I was gone,
Yeah.
Miller was a fucking angel.
Yeah, mums-
so me and
mums-
my mum talk about this a lot. Like, my kids are angels for them.
Yeah.
And I'm still hesitant to give them,
Yeah.
like, babysitting
Duties,
powers.
yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't want you to deal with my
Yeah.
shit.
But we were like getting ready for a wedding, and Ash like literally was like had to hide in like the little powder room.
Yeah.
Yeah. because Mila would like hear
Screams
her
like
and
that. It was that bad.
she
Like
was
separation?
but she I
I think she was a bit sick. I don't know
no,
what's going on.
I reckon
One,
it was
just
the
wanted mummy.
cry. I reckon her ears or something. Like you
Yeah.
just don't know. She can't
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah.
Like they can't express how they're feeling.
Yeah.
But yeah, as soon as we were gone, oh my fucking
Angel.
sister. So we were on the bus. So the ceremony was at 3:00, right? So my sister was there as well. And ceremony was at 3, and then we got buses to a distillery about 30, 40 minutes
Mind
away.
you, we had like a couple of wines already.
Yeah.
Like we were.
Yep.
And
As
so we're
there
on the
should be.
bus
Yeah.
in the mountains, and my sister's like, I was like, how are they? I think I must have messaged.
Yeah.
And
So
she
your
goes,
mum and sister were there to
Looking
help.
after them. Yeah.
Amazing.
yeah.
Yeah.
And my sister goes, Leo's had a fall. We're
He's
at the
fallen down
hospital.
the stairs.
Something about Mila.
Mila won't stop crying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as a joke. And I'm like,
Fuck.
I,
She said that, and we
Mine
were
also
like,
would've
you're
fallen out of my
sick. You don't have kids. I
That's not
literally
on.
was
we were like, turn the bus around.
Yeah.
Turn the fucking bus
Loud
around.
mum shout of the week to your fucking sister. That's fucked.
I know.
Portia? We fucking.
And she's
Arrest-
like, I thought it was a
arrest
funny
her.
joke. And then she told the husbands, and they're like, oh, that's funny. We're
Yeah, the
like,
husbands are like,
nah. I
Not
was
like
like,
the first time you've like left them to go and have like a few wines in. So
Oh.
you're like, yeah.
so
I
we
can
were like,
relax.
believed it. We
I
believed
was,
it.
my stomach dropped out of my ass.
Dead
I was
to me.
like,
Dead to
yeah.
me. No.
Anyway, so I'm shouting out Yannicka. That's my shout out. Who's
Yeah, I'd
yours?
probably shout Yons. Like
Yeah.
Yons.
She's the best.
she's very caring and like very
Hands-on grandmother.
like I literally
Oma.
on Saturday was at a 40th lunch, forgot that I had a housewarming that night, and she lives 40 minutes away, and she's like, yeah, I'll come and look after Leo. Like,
So good.
you know, I don't know, she's just very
Drop tools. We'll come and help
tools,
whenever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think she can literally not say no to
You.
Yeah.
And
Is
Portia.
it you or is it Leo?
probably both.
I think it's you. Also you, because you're like her youngest child.
Yeah.
You're like her little baby.
and because she's got 2 older grandsons, but they're like 18 and 21.
boring.
So like
No interest.
But
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, he's like this shiny new.
I'm
little-
not picking them up from the pub, but I'll
Yeah.
come rescue
Yeah,
Leo.
yeah.
He's
Yeah.
too drunk.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll say Yon.
Yeah, let's say Yon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna come.
Double Yon.
We're both
shout out to Yon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just as a general thought, you're doing better than you think. And if you yelled today, honestly, it's okay, because so did I.
Yeah.
Stay loud, mums, and we'll talk to you next week.
Coffee